If you failed making money in the past and you're trying to figure out how to have a profitable side hustle, you've come to the right place. In this video, we're going to break down how you can make $300 with your extra side hustle. Let's break this down. Now, we actually have a beginner's guide turning your skills into profit. And we've already talked about how you should look at the 4 questions to ask yourself, how to find clients for your side hustle. Today, we're going to be talking about where to start. How can you start making that $300 per week? So, we're going to need to look back at our skills inventory. And this allows you to see what should you focus on, what skills you have. This is an activity that we have with all of our students and clients. You need to have a Venn diagram, and on one side, write down all of your skills, your transferable skills, past experiences, skills, activities, all the things you enjoy. Write it down on one side. And then on the other side, you should write down your goals. Maybe it's making an extra $300 per week. Maybe it's making an extra $500 per week. And then in the middle, we should be looking at how we can take our skills and our goals and combine them. For example, if you're looking at if you have graphic design skills and you want to consult with a local business to teach them how to use Canva, how much are you going to charge them for a session versus how much will you charge them to just make a, a sign for them, right? Or whatever they need for their business. That allows you to see, okay, I have this skill. How can I align it with the amount of money I want to make or the goal I want to make or the goal I want to get to? So this is what you need to ask yourself. How fast do you need money? That's really important because if you're saying like, I don't have time to plan, I don't have time to focus on this, I need an extra $250 right now. Well, you getting up to speed and talking to a business and you want to do something in graphic design because of the speed of what you need to do and to just get in front of people, you might need to go into this section where we talk about marketplaces. Maybe you need to go to Fiverr where you can talk about and offer your skills. But if you don't even have time to have reviews and people to, rate you so you can now be closer to the top where people search, you might be looking at something like DoorDash if you have a car and you're able to drive. Why? Because if you need the money right away, you need to look for ways to be able to accelerate that and to have a profitable side hustle. And there's nothing wrong with that. In fact, we have a whole video coming out about that's what I did to show what you can be doing to have another stream of income that you can do and all the benefits you can have with DoorDash as well. So you need to think about how fast do you need the money? What's going on with you? Then you need to look at your money goals. If it's $300, you need to break down gig work to see how you're going to be able to do that. For example, if you're trying to make $300, what services that would align with what you can give? How much are people charging and how much can you start charging to make that money? Or if it's not just designing a WordPress site, maybe it's just consulting, how much can you charge for that? For us right now, for my consulting, I charge $275 for 45 minutes of consulting. That's my rate. Now, I didn't start there. In fact, I started at $99 an hour. But it's changed over time based on demand and all of those things. What are you going to do? What do you want to try out? And it's important to look at hours needed. If you're saying, I have a limited amount of time, I take care of my parents or I have kids or something, you need to first break down how many hours that you have to devote for a side hustle. And that allows you to balance out where you need to be in order what you charge or where you're going to ramp up to charge for. Because if you're saying, I only have an hour extra a week and I want to make $300, okay, we need to see or find a skill that allows you to make $300 in an hour. Are you going to do that right off the bat? Maybe not. But now we need to see the reality check, right? We're having a come to Jesus moment. Where are we? How many hours do you have to devote to this? Where do we need to go, right? That's what we're going to be looking at. And then does the math work? That's really important because a lot of people will be like, oh, there's a really quick get rich quick scheme. I'm going to do that. But number one, that's not great. Number two, does the math work? Is it even feasible? This is what we're doing with this channel. We're teaching you how to turn your skills into profit. And this is all about finding where you are, maximizing that, and then going from there. In the next video, we're going to break down different platforms you can use to monetize your skill. But let me know in the comment section down below, where are you? Have you asked yourself the 4 questions? Where are you finding clients right now? And if you're interested in those all of those different tech videos and all those things, the different tech platforms to monetize your profit, your all those things that you want, there's going to be a link somewhere up here that you're going to see that next video.